That's my ancestors. Me, I identify as Englishman. Now the difference between me and you, your heritage is Jewish. My heritage is or Norman or Viking. My way of life is Islam. What's your way of life?
Western values.
Are Western values good or bad for you? Do you believe?
I think there's good and bad to everything, but I think Western values, for me at least, is the one that ascertains less of the bad.
How do you define what's good and bad?
Well, what benefits society the most? I mean, we see that Western society is the one that is succeeding the most.
Is alcohol good or bad?
Alcohol. It's like coffee, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Everything that must be taken in moderation.
No, is alcohol good or bad?
If you take too much coffee, you can become.
Does too much coffee make you lose your ambitions and not remember what you've done?
I'll give you an example. I had a friend that drank a lot of Red Bull, right?
Say it again, sorry.
He drank a lot of Red Bull.
Okay.
He drank a lot, maybe let's say 12 cans of Red Bull, right? Shortly after, the day after, he forgot his entire week.
Okay.
Regardless of what alcohol is now, what I'm saying is, right, there are other things that intoxicate. I don't drink.
No. But you just said what's good is what's good for society. So obviously it leads me to the question: do you believe alcohol is good for society?
Yes.
Alcohol is good for society. It's not the biggest killer within society.
It's good for society because it benefits it indirect means.
Are you saying the benefits outweigh the harm?
What?
Are you actually saying the benefits of alcohol outweigh the harm?
There are indirect benefits, yes.
No.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Based on what?
Well, based on the fact of, I don't want to get into it because we're on camera and I have a job and I don't want to if we can speak, I have a job, I don't want to compromise myself at work. So I'm going to have to leave.
Oh, the alcohol issue. I can change the concept.
No, it's because what I'm going to say is going to be quite rude.
Rude to who?
In Islam, right? What is the fundamental belief?
We believe that
the most important thing.
That there's only one God worthy of worship.
Okay. Do Jews conform to that, in your opinion?
Do the Jews conform to the God of Abraham? Yes.
Conform to the notion of one God?
Yes.
They do that. Then why are the Muslim groups actively trying to convert Jews to their cause when they should not be needed to convert?
All right, explain. Because there's 2 points to being a Muslim. One, La ilaha illallah. There's nothing worthy of... La ilaha illallah. There's nothing worthy of... Yeah, there's nothing worthy of worship. Yeah.
But you see, ilaha.
No, la ilaha.
Sounds very similar to our word for God.
Yeah, maybe.
We say ilahim or ilahi.
Yeah. So basically what it means is there's no God worthy of worship but Allah. So there's no deity. Now, right.
I want to go into that, right?
It's alright. I'm not here. I don't work for you.
Don't worry, ignore Greg.
I want to say one thing, right? Whether or not, some people say this Allah is a moon god or something, right?
That's nonsense.
But let me just, whether or not he is, I can't confirm that. What I will say is, this is why I'm not really too big on Judaism and that, because Yahweh, he had a wife.
No.
Well, in the ancient Sumerian things, he had a wife. I think it was a Shiva or
Sakina or something.
a Ashvati or something like that. Basically, he had a wife, this and that, and that's why I'm not too big on religion, you see, because I just think it's evolution. Like, why is Gilgamesh so similar to Moses?
You just went from one subject to another.
No. What I'm saying is, all it is just natural progression, you see.
All right.
And I will give that. So I would say Islam is just a Hegelian dialectic of Christianity and Judaism.
Let me tell you what Islam teaches, so you know.
But no, I mean, his way. I just want to say my last point.
No.
I'll listen to you.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. All right.
I'll listen to you, and you can say whatever you want.
If you understood what Islam is, you would understand what the points you just made are pretty moot, to be honest with you.
Okay, sure.
All right. We believe there's only one God. And we believe this God is the same God, the God of Abraham, the God of Moses, the God of Jesus, the God of Noah, the God of Isaac, Ishmael. That's what we believe. So that's our first premise. Is what? We believe there's only one God, and that God is the same God that Noah worshipped, and the same God Abraham worshipped, and the same God Moses worshipped, and the same God Jesus worshipped, and the same God Muhammad worshipped. We, as a Muslim, we have to believe that, right? Now we believe messengers were sent from time to time, like we've just said. We believe when that messenger died, the message got corrupted and a new religion gets born. So God has to resend the message. Now the question needs to be asked, what is the message of all of these prophets? What is the one thing in common?
The worship of one God.
Allahu Akbar. All of them. Jesus said it.
Say, well, this is what, can I ask
So,
you
yeah.
just so I can better understand? Okay, right. You have Muslims tell me that Muhammad came to stop everybody from being a pagan, right? But Jews were monotheistic. So what's his purpose apart from his self-gain that he got from?
What do you mean?
Well, he got all the wives, didn't he? Didn't he have like 11 wives altogether? He might be able to enlighten.
Right. So what you've done now, you've shifted the paradigm.
But yes, okay, return me to it and we can go there.
No, I don't mind. Right. So what you're claiming now that Muhammad lied about being a messenger of God, and he invented this religion for what? To get wives.
Well, he got gain out for gain.
All right.
But not just wife, for gain.
All right. What gain?
Whether that be mental gain, ego, or sexual gain, or financial gain.
Right.
But But obviously.
Do you know what you've just said to me now? And this is how I heard it. If I told you that the Queen was caught last night burgling a house, what would you say?
What would I say?
Would you believe it? The Queen of England was caught burgling a house.
If there's evidence for it, that
No.
that can back it up.
Would you believe it initially?
Usually, if I heard it, there would be cause for concern.
What's your first reaction to that?
I would doubt it.
Fake news?
I would doubt it.
Yeah, of course. Okay. When you say to me that Muhammad must have done this thing for some kind of gain, it's like you telling me the Queen got a burglar in a house last night. Because why would you be shocked about the idea of the Queen burgling a house, for example? What would shock you about it? Why would you not believe it? Why would you think it's fake news? Why wouldn't you believe it straight away? What would be your rational thought process?
Well, my rational thought process is just this. I haven't seen the evidence.
No. What would you...
That's my rational
all right, let me tell you my rational thought process.
It's not the thought process of the Queen. She's a lovely individual.
No. Here's my
That's
thought
not
process.
Yeah, sure.
The Queen is the richest woman in this world. Why would she need to burgle somebody's house? That would be my question.
No, I'm not like that.
No. Well, that's what an analytical mind does.
Sure.
You'd question motive. Why would she need to burgle a house? No?
Mine is anything is untrue until proven true.
Really?
Anything is just a theory. That's why evolution for me, I don't call it a fact. I call it a theory.
Say that again, sorry.
Anything is a theory until
No. So you just said to me, you don't believe something is true until it's proven true. Are you sure?
A theory. Well, a theory that's proven true.
No. You said you don't believe something is true until it's proven
I'll
true.
revise it. A theory that's proven true.
A theory?
A theory that is proven true.
Do you believe your father's your father?
Oh, we're going to go down this road.
Yes.
What's your great-great-great-great-great-grandfather? Do you remember him? No, I don't. And then, do you know about God? I'm familiar with this one as well.
What are you on about?
There's the one where you say, do you remember your father's 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 father?
No.
Do you have any... Okay, sure. Well, you're on your new one. Sure.
I asked a simple question.
Do I know my father's
No.
father? My
So do you believe your father was your father?
Do I believe my father was my father?
Is your father still alive?
Yes.
Do you believe he is your father?
He may be.
No, do you believe he is?
He may be.
Do you believe he is?
Until proven true, I can't. Until DNA test is done, I can't verify.
So you believe your mum may have cheated on your father?
I'll refer you to my last point. Until
Maybe.
Anything.
So
everything's a possibility.
Oh, alhamdulillah. So maybe you're white. You believe. So you believe now. Forget the character of your mum. You believe there's a possibility she cheated on your father.
There's a possibility for anything. I'm not gonna. Like I said, I'm not here for.
No. I'm trying to. Right. Oh, that's fine then. So when you go to the doctors,
we have to be analytical here.
Let's be analytical. When you go to the doctors, do you go to the doctors?
The doctors, rarely.
But when you go to the doctors,
when I go to the doctors,
do you ask for their medical certificates to prove they're doctors, or do you believe they're doctors?
Say again.
When you go to the doctor, does he have to show you his medical certificate that he's a qualified doctor before?
Initially, yes. Anything I do, I must know. Anything that touches myself, my body, I must know exactly what it does and does my own predictions. Yes. After I know this individual, of course.
Really? So you're telling me, when you go to the doctors, you say, can I join your doctor's surgery? And before your doctor sees me, can you show me his credentials, please? I'm sorry, my mate, you're lying.
Not credentials. I want to know a little bit more about this.
No, you want to see his medical certificate to prove he's a doctor?
A little bit more about this, of course.
Really?
Of course.
You've actually done this?
I haven't gone to the doctor for a long time as a
So
child.
when you've been to the doctor...
Last time I went to the doctor when I was a child.
When you went to the... So you've never been to the doctor since then? So what happens when you get sick?
I don't really... Well, I take paracetamol. Paracetamol, tea, whatever.
So if you get sick, you don't go to the doctors?
Not really, no.
You take medicine?
Yeah, paracetamol, average things.
Do you go to the dentist? You've never been to the dentist?
No, I went maybe, let's say, 7 years ago.
And does your dentist have to prove his credentials?
I went there when I was still a child.
How old are you now?
23.
7 years ago you were 15.
Yeah, when I was still a child.
So when you were 15, oh I see. So this...
Or maybe not in your view.
So no. So in your... Okay, just so I understand. So your worldview, where everyone has to prove themselves before you can accept them, they are what they say. So before you're
That's why you're here speaking to me, aren't you?
What do you mean?
To prove your religion.
I'm here to prove my religion.
Well, no, I'm saying you're here to... we're speaking for the purpose of you trying to convey your religion to me. And what Islam teaches, so I...
No. I'm trying to ascertain your worldview. Your worldview appears to be hyperskepticism. So if it's hyperskepticism...
Pragmatism.
No, hyperskepticism.
Okay, sure. What's the difference?
Pragmatism is when you think about something, analyze it, make sure, dot the I's, cross the T's. It's not haphazard. So, for example, I believe Jose Mourinho was a pragmatic manager, and the reason he was pragmatic was the fact that he made sure defence was solid first before he worried about attacking the other team. And that's why people call it boring football, because he would do the defence before the attack. That's called pragmatic. Yeah, it wasn't open football.
And what's the difference with that and
Hyperskepticism is you're skeptical about anything until it's proven to you, as if you're the...
Not anything that affects me.
Yeah. As if you're some great authority to determine truth.
Anything that affects...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. So, for example, someone says they're a doctor, you want proof they're a doctor. Someone says they're a dentist, you want...
They're going to be dealing with me, yes.
Right. When did this hyperskepticism begin?
When I became an adult. Because I got to make my own decisions.
Right. And why are you scared to believe what people tell you without proof?
I'm not scared.
You are?
I'm not scared. I'm restrained.
Okay, what has created this trust issue that when you became an adult, you don't trust what other adults tell you? Yeah, inshallah. No, we're going to go eat in 5 minutes. No. I'm just trying to ascertain it. Because I personally believe you think you're lying. I personally believe you're lying.
Okay.
Right. No, I'll tell you why.
You can believe whatever you want.
Yeah. If you truly... When you get in a taxi, does he have to prove he's got a driving license?
I don't go.
You don't use taxis. I assume you could say that. When you go to school, does the teacher have to prove he's qualified to teach you?
No, because I wasn't.
No. Right.
He doesn't have to prove, but I would assume that the school would put their institutions.
Does your mum have to prove she's your mum?
She doesn't have to prove. No.
You believe she's your mum?
I assume yes.
You believe she is?
I assume so. Yes.
You assume so? Why?
I assume so because
you said you don't accept things without proof.
What is a mother? You see, are we speaking about paternal, physical mother?
Your mother.
Of course. If we're speaking about paternal, physical mother, fair enough. I can't verify that.
Right.
But if we're speaking about if we're speaking about the mental concept of a mother, a rearer, a nurturer, I would believe so. Yes.
Yeah. And going back to my original question, you don't believe your father's your father?
If we're speaking about paternal genetics, I can't verify that. No.
So you have doubts that he's your dad?
There are doubts, of course.
Right.
I can't verify that.
Right. So your dad has to prove he's your dad for it to be
He
your
doesn't
dad?
have to prove it at all. What did I tell you? I said there's
let me rephrase that, sorry.
There's a genetic
For you to accept it to be...
genetical
Okay,
aspect.
no, let me rephrase that.
The mental aspect, I would believe so, yes.
So let me rephrase that. For you to accept your dad as your dad, he needs to prove he's your dad.
Genetically, yes. But mentally, I would believe so, yes.
All right.